Debi and Friends. Cooking with Debi and Friends.
Do you like when I dance?
Yeah. We'll make some good food, talk about marriage and parenting too. Self-care and budgeting and some recipes for life, yeah. Cooking with Debi and Friends.
Hi everybody! How are you? Welcome to Cooking with Debi and Friends. We know it's just a few moments after 7, so we're going to let you settle in, pick your feet up, get your favorite beverage. Maybe you're eating something while you're watching us. And we want to thank you for allowing us to come in your homes and for finding us on our new time at 7 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Taking time out of your schedule just to check in with us, and we're going to be respectful of that. Try to keep it nice and tight. We found that the shorter shows have a lot more energy in them, and we want to make sure that we're respectful of your time. Can we start with that apron that you've got on? Because
yeah, I was hoping that Suzanne, do we have comments up yet? I wanted to see if Suzanne is on yet.
I will log in.
Or just sing the little ditty.
Cooking with Debi and Friends.
No, I meant the one about
Which one?
Suzanne and...
Little ditty about Jack and Suzanne. Like that.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got a few people and 5 other people.
Wow. So we have these delightful friends, Suzanne and Jack, and they are the nicest people, and they live in Texas, and they are wonderful, giving, generous people, and they have been supportive of both of our careers for so long. And they gifted Travis this awesome shirt.
Well, a couple of shirts actually.
Yes.
She is so put together tonight. I would never wear this kind of shirt next to this kind of beautiful outfit. But Jack sent me this shirt. This is the Alamo City Guitar Bazaar, and he sent me another shirt. So thank you, Jack, and thank you, Suzanne.
Suzanne sent me this beautiful apron.
Yeah.
It's called the Audrey. Can you believe it? It has a name.
Can we show them?
The Audrey. The
Bounce
Audrey.
around a little bit.
Isn't that cool? So nice.
So
thank you so much for that. We've got fans.
There she is. Oh my God, you look so cute.
Oh yeah, thank you again. And I can't put it on now because I have lipstick, but are all you ladies learning how to master the makeup from the nose up? She made me an awesome mask.
And I will show
you're
mine.
gonna use, yeah, Travis doesn't have to worry about lipstick.
It says Fender, and I don't know if you could tell, but my ukulele is a Fender uke. So, Debi is grabbing hers.
Again, I can't put mine on right now, Suzanne, because I've got lipstick on, but mine is a Cooking with Debi.
Here, show that camera right there.
Cooking with Debi.
Look at that, would you?
So cute. So cute. And I've got it put away because tomorrow I'll wear it when I go grocery shopping. It'll be a conversation starter. But again, we can't really talk to people with our masks on.
Yeah.
But still, thank you.
So what are we doing today? What are we cooking?
Oh, Timmy. Well, we'll get to everybody. Oh, hi. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Hi, everybody. Today, first of all, I want to thank everybody I threw it out there on Facebook. What do you want to see? What recommendations do you have for me? Because I would really love to know what you would like to cook. Did you know the average home cook makes the same 12 meals in rotation? And that's something that I learned at a Weight Watcher meeting, and you need to jazz it up. Because if you're looking at the same 12, you need to jazz it up. So I went to you guys and I said, what are some of your suggestions? So I had some really great suggestions. Vegan came up. My cousin Jill Chavez suggested sheet pan dinners. Sheet pan dinners are the new thing, man. They're awesome. They are exactly what it says. Everything is on one sheet pan. You put some parchment paper under there. You throw it in the oven and everything is there except your glass of lemonade or margarita. My friend Donna Bustos, she said cooking for kids. And I thought that is going to be an entire show. We're going to invite your children to come and watch, and we're going to do cooking for kids, a really fun menu they would like, get them to try some new foods, and I will read a story to them. Donna, remember when I used to read to the class? And these were, 16 to 18-year-olds, but they love to be read to. It was so much fun. My friend Mario the Butcher said 4th of July. What are we going to do for 4th of July? If you live in LA proper like we do, it's another 3 months of quarantine. So we're going to figure out some fun stuff to bring 4th of July.
But in this house, it's hot dogs, and it's all kinds of variations of hot dogs and hamburgers, and we're going to get into some really good stuff with that.
And Sally Lapidus, my friend Sally, she said, I'm missing some of the restaurant foods that I so love. Do you have any, copycat recipes? And I do. She's looking for specifically French fries. So if any of you know, like an In-N-Out French fry, McDonald's French fry, what is that little secret ingredient they put in there? I think McDonald's, it's sugar. They put a little sugar to crisp it up.
They're good. I can't stop eating until they get cold, and then they're horrible.
And Linda Herman went ahead and sent me a copycat recipe for, because I'm really missing the Northwoods in cabbage salad. So she sent me that recipe, and I've got it resting in the fridge. And it's also going to be on a segment we're going to call Travis Tries It, because Travis doesn't like red cabbage. And so I thought, well, we'll try it. If he doesn't like it, that's okay, but at least he gave it a try. Travis, tonight we are making chili, and chili is an awesome dish, and I put a little twist on it.
Little chili beans with some cinnamon apple dessert.
Yeah, so you're jumping ahead.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I wanted to put the graphic up.
Okay, and so that's all right. So I'm going to tell you, first of all, about my tomatoes that I'm using. These are whole tomatoes. I always buy whole tomatoes. You can buy chopped, you can buy crushed, you can buy seasoned, but if you get the whole tomato like this, right? You get this whole tomato, you can do anything to it. From here it becomes a crushed. It can become a chopped. You can season it any way you want. There's a couple ways to go ahead and do this. First of all, you can take your kitchen shears, not the scissors you're using to wrap gifts or cut your bangs, anything like that, and you just get, sure.
Let's show the people.
Sure, get in there like this. Yeah. So I like chili because if you're by yourself, because somebody, Mary wrote, hey, I need some ideas for a party of 2, just a busy couple. Because you don't want to be eating leftovers for weeks on end, And so the chili is great because it freezes and you can have it next week, put it away and have it next week. People like their chili with, we used to do chili beans with crackers. Travis's family used to do it with peanut butter sandwiches. Some people like to do it with cornbread. Let me know if there is anybody in the comments, what do you use in your chili? So who else do we have watching?
Fabian, Dave Williamson, Susan Crandall.
Hi, Susan Crandall. Susan Crandall's a nurse. Give it up for her. Woo!
Kimberly England. We've got Harry Basil.
Oh my gosh, Harry. How's Vegas?
Of course, our Wilcox family.
Yes.
Friends.
Kimberly
C.
England.
Johnny Kavanaugh. And his wife.
And Mike Baca. Michael, hang in there. Amont tunes in. Boy, it's like a family reunion. It does. They do, right? Okay, so I chop these up a little bit, put on my handy dandy gloves, and I'm just going to literally crush these. Now
is this whole can going into the pot?
This whole can is going to go into the pot. Travis right now is browning ground beef, 2 pounds of ground beef with some onion, and you can add the garlic now.
Okay.
We put the onion in first. The garlic goes in a little bit afterwards because it has a really high burn rate, so it will brown up on you real quick. So I am crushing these literally with my hands. And it's cheaper. Did you know it's cheaper to buy the whole tomatoes in the can and just do this yourself? And it's very, very soothing. And to Mary, who was looking for meals for couples that are busy, you can do all these steps and then put it in your crock pot and it's ready for dinner that night. Okay.
So for those that are watching, can you tell them what we have in this pot?
We have 2 pounds of ground beef. You can also use ground turkey if you like. If you're on Weight Watchers, using ground turkey brings this whole meal down to 0 points.
And it still tastes amazing.
And it still tastes really good because turkey will really take on those flavors. And we're going to put in some really great seasonings in here. The thing with the tomatoes, it's got a lot of water.
We're at 10 minutes. Babe.
See all that water there?
Okay, let's go to that camera. Go ahead and
can I get a little spatula?
Sure.
Can you drain these kidney beans for me too?
You didn't do your new spatula.
I didn't get my new spatula. I'm going to add a little bit of tomato paste because the whole tomatoes, they do have a lot of water. So I'm going to add the tomato paste. Can I get the can from the tomatoes? I forgot to.
Do you want me to rinse these beans?
Please. He's rinsing a can of kidney beans. You can do regular kidney beans. You can do light or dark. You can do salt or no salt. So here's my tomatoes. Coming over to this camera. To a camera near you. There you go. And I put in the tomato sauce to thicken it up a little bit.
Here, bring it back so you can see.
What's nice too about just grabbing a can of whole tomatoes is we're in and out of the grocery store, right? We don't want to be spending a lot of time reading labels. So by grabbing the whole tomatoes and knowing you can add oregano to them, you can add basil, you can add cilantro. There's all different ways to dress up a tomato. And this tomato paste came from my neighbors, Dave and Flora Wilcox. Thanks so much. You add 1 can of water, the same size can. This is a 28.5-ounce can of water, of tomatoes. I'm adding the water right in there. There we go. Travis, can I hand this over to you?
Yeah, let me grab that.
So this is the can of tomatoes that we crushed,
okay, step your
tomato paste,
aside.
and water.
Okay, and this is, I'm going to grab this because it's got a little bit left here on the side of the paste. And
Don't get my new apron dirty.
hey.
So he's got that going over there. Now, here go the spices. Now, some of these will look familiar to you. Some of them you probably use in your own chili, but I got a little twist on mine. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of cumin. Is that good there, Trev?
Hang on. We're going to go like this. And
He's so fancy.
there you go. Now, if you can see it in the screen, they can see it.
Okay, so I put in 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. He likes it spicy, so mine is going more towards the 1/2 teaspoon.
So, but not the 3 cans of Chipotle?
Stop it. That's another story for a different time.
It really is it was a good one.
I've got 1 teaspoon of pepper, just regular black pepper, 1 tablespoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of dark chili powder.
Look how fancy she is with all these little cups. What else you got over there?
I have, that was a surprise ingredient. 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. I put that in there. Yes, cinnamon. This is a chili recipe that was on the in the Cincinnati food section of their newspaper when it won at this fair that they did. And it had ingredients and I went, that's interesting. So this recipe has been with us for years. It includes cinnamon. Get ready for it. Chocolate chips. Mini chocolate chips. You can use regular chocolate chips. You can use Hershey bar. If all you have is a Hershey bar, you can unwrap some Hershey Kisses. So it's 1 tablespoon of chocolate chips. So I'm putting the mini chocolate chips in there because that's what I happen to have. Okay? And so these are all the spices that are going to go in. And they're going to go in with 1.5 tablespoons of red wine vinegar and 1.5 tablespoons of red wine vinegar.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Say it.
Worcestershire.
I'll give you the measurements later.
We'll put it up on our
this fancy
Instagram.
liquid that starts with a W and red wine vinegar. Go ahead and put that in.
Okay. And we're at about 15 minutes.
15 minutes. We don't want to take too much of your time.
So can I share what I'm doing?
No, you can put that in there first.
Ay, ay, ay.
Ay, 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 mujer.
She yells at me in front of all my friends.
Okay, your turn, baby. Come on.
Hang on, I want to show them this going. It looks so good already.
Yeah.
Okay,
The beans
so
aren't in there yet.
mix that she just made.
Yes.
That's going in, and this is going to give it that dark chili look. The hamburger was already made. The onions were already in there cooked. We added the garlic, and now all these powders. Now I'm going to show you what I'm doing behind here. So I've got in this pan, in this skillet, 2 tablespoons of butter. In this bag, I've got 3 apples. I've got a half a cup of brown sugar and 1/8 of a tablespoon of cinnamon. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook these in the skillet.
Yeah.
And then serve it as a dessert, a very wonderful complement to the spicy chili.
We were putting our heads together because Bernadette Reyes said, I'm looking for a no-bake dessert because it's getting hotter, and she was looking for a no-bake dessert. So we were thinking of what we could do that wasn't going to heat up the whole house. And it still has that cinnamony flavor. And Flora said that she put cinnamon in her chili, and Fabian says he puts cocoa powder. You know, I think it gives it kind of a flavor of mole. You know, the mole. Hi, Marty. If I forget you, I'm sorry. It's only because I'm scrolling. Linda, I tried your recipe. And when you corrected me, put the oil in now. I sure did it. Cindy Tito, hello. Thank you for watching. Al Valdez, he's so loyal. Sammy, when are you going to come cook with me, Sammy? Or when are you going to cook at your house and share a recipe? You're so awesome. Yolanda, hi, Yolanda. So glad that you're feeling well. David Williamson. Tammy, it's been too long. Tammy gave me a great recipe for, remember that white nacho?
Oh my God.
White cheese nachos? Yes.
Wow,
Nancy, Tammy, I still have the recipe. I'm going to make that. It's a beautiful dish at Christmas time because it has all these awesome colors. So thank you for that. All right. So he's making that. Oh, Dave, did you lose sound?
Nope. We're still here. Does everyone else hear us still?
Can you hear us? If so, let us know.
I can see the sound bar jumping, so it looks like we do.
Okay.
I'm hoping that it was just your computer, David, and I hope you get it fixed soon. I'm seeing some hearts fly up there, so I think that means that they can hear us. But you know what? Let's do this. I'm going to turn this up a little bit. So while Debbie is stirring back there, I just want to let you know that if you saute that, this apples dish will take roughly... yeah, I hear sound. This is going to take about 15 to 20 minutes to prepare, and that's because I skin the apples, as you can see in the skillet there. And then if you saute them in butter and that cinnamon brown sugar mixture, it really smells crazy good in here. And when they get soft, you put that on a bowl, pop a little ice cream right there in with it, and it's the perfect dessert, especially to go with a spicy dish like chili.
Now, because we are short here on time, usually the chili would simmer for a while. There really are no mistakes when it comes to your chili. Like I said, for Mary, who was asking for busy, you know, she's a busy half of a couple, and they're coming home at, you know, probably 6 or 7 o'clock, and it's like, what's for dinner? You can take all these steps, put it right in your crock pot, put it in on low, bam, done. Then I put the beans in about 20 minutes before the chili is done. I let it simmer for quite a while. But because this is TV, we're going to go ahead, or Facebook Live, we're going to go ahead and drop the beans in.
The beans are in there. I rinsed them. Okay, my apples are getting nice and soft. That brown sugar is turning into a delicious glaze. And my mouth is watering because I'm smelling this amazing thing on my burner. And you're doing the puppet thing. And her chili is also smelling amazing. You'd think it would be competing, but it really does smell very good.
Now, if you want to thicken up your chili, you can use a little bit of the flour. Gosh, I'm going to get it wrong. Somebody tell me. Probably Sammy can tell me. It's masa de something. Yoli or Sammy or even Fabian might know. It's what you make the flour tortillas with. And or the corn tortillas, it's that Mexican flour. You can add some of that flour in to thicken up your chili. Let me see if anybody knows. Hey, Debbie. Hi, Kelly. to see you. Trav seems to be doing most of the cooking. Okay, Johnny. Okay,
Hey,
Johnny.
man. Some meals, but I'll tell you what. Debbie, when she mentioned that 12 meal rotation all the time, with most of the time people have 12 meals that they rotate through their family's meal menu. That's not really the case here because she's such an amazing cook, and I've picked up a lot of stuff over the years because I've helped her in the kitchen. Don't be afraid to get in there and get your hands dirty, Johnny. What's wrong with you, man?
You know, people also wanted to know about pasta, all kinds of pasta, like wheat-based pasta, zoodles. We're going to try to make some zoodles. All right, we got to get going here. I also want to talk to you about copycat recipe because my friend Sally Lapidus said, how about we look at some of the things that we are missing at restaurants because we're not visiting restaurants. So I am going to present a copycat salsa recipe from Chili's because it's my favorite, and their queso dip. I love it. Pilar's a big fan of their baked potato soup. Like I said, I love Northwoods Inn cabbage salad, and I've really been craving it, and I made it yesterday because it needed like 24 hours to settle, and Linda Herman sent me the recipe. And you know what? It has to be massaged with love. So you can make it in a bag. You can make it in a bag. And it can live right there and not even dirty another bowl.
Thank you, Loretta.
So, what
Loretta said you guys are great. A perfect show during this time for sure. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now let's show them on this camera. Here, actually, I'm just going to go to it. What we're doing here.
So
what
those
is
of you,
this?
This is Northwoods Inn copycat recipe for their red cabbage.
Hi, Dad.
A lot. Your dad's up?
He's not
What?
that old.
Oh my gosh, I need to talk to you, father in love, because Johnny Kavanaugh wanted to know if I knew a good sausage and biscuit recipe. And I know a great chorizo and tortilla, but not sausage and biscuits. So, welcome to a new little segment of our show called Travis Tries.
You know, we're at 22 and a half minutes. I think we should just cut the...
Come on, Travis.
Okay, tell me what's in this again.
In this, there's onion powder, there's sugar, there's love, there's
just
salt.
The love and the salt.
If you don't like it, you don't have to like it. We have a phrase here at Cooking with Debi and Friends, and it's a phrase by...
That was good.
It's a phrase used by one of my favorite uncles in the whole world, my Uncle Art. And my Aunt Mary is a wonderful cook. And if she gave him something that he didn't particularly like, he would say, "Don't be in a hurry to make this again."
Okay, we're at 23.
Linda, that is right on.
It really wasn't bad. I think the vinegar kind of caught me a little bit, made me cough a little.
Thank you for trying and being honest.
I don't mind trying new things. There are certain things that I just won't eat, but I'll have to try apparently because we got this new segment.
And thanks to Dave Reinitz, Dave Reinitz, who said, "Hey, I'd like to see something with a new food." I went, "Oh, let's do a new food and copycat, and Travis tries it." I really like it, Travis. I don't know what you're talking
Here's
about.
what I want to do.
Okay.
We're at almost 24 minutes. I'm going to put a little bit of this in a bowl. I want to let this cook for a little while longer. Let me show you what we've got over there. There's a full screen of this delicious
Smells like camping.
buttery cinnamon amazingness. I want to make sure that we get a little bit more time so that they get really soft. Well, we're going to try this right now. And like I said, if you put on this some ice cream, it really is the perfect dessert.
I've got it.
Well, just a little one because I'm just going to take a little taste. Yeah, almost 25 minutes.
We so appreciate you inviting us into our homes. We never want to overstay our welcome. So,
oh my God,
what I would
so
do
good.
with this is I would probably top it off with a little bit of. I would top it off with a little bit of cinnamon on top for show. Do you want to bite with your
Yeah.
With the ice
Yeah,
cream?
I do. Actually, I really do.
Okay.
And you know how you get me to shut up? You just stuff food in my mouth.
That's it.
And that chili smells really, really amazing. We're going to put a little bit of that in a bowl. Again, everything was cooked. It really is just about softening up those beans, getting all those flavors of all those spices to work together. Debbie does an amazing job putting that together. You can buy a mix if you're pressed for time. If you're pressed for money, you can buy those little packets of mix. Those are amazing too sometimes, and easy. All you need is just minimal ingredients.
And you know, the thing is, you can make this chili, like I know it was a big to-do to see all those little cups, but you know, you can double it and put the seasoning away. This is also something that that freezes beautifully. So you parties of 2, your parties of 1. You're not stuck eating chili for the entire week. Remember my trick of freezing food in a Ziploc bag. You almost fill it. You take as much air out as you can. You lay that bag on its side. You almost seal it up. You let it get nice and cold laying there. And then you freeze it. You close it all the way and you freeze it flat. And you can just stack up a dozen beans, soups, chili beans, whatever you like.
God, that's good.
Yeah, is that good?
You see me thanking the Lord right there? I was just like...
Ron Cardenas. Hey, Ron, you're new to the group. You know what? Bishop Amont shows up here, man. Go Lancers. We are here. Suzanne said, this looks amazing. Jack just ate, and now he wants chili. I want both. He says, hi, Travis.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Hey.
I'm going to do this. Let me just show them a little bit of this finished. It's really hot. It is burning my fingers.
Yes, Anna Maria said Anna Maria Kanemacher said that with this salad, those of you that are Northwoods Inn fans, you have this red salad with the blue cheese salad. Oh my gosh, it's so delicious. It's a heart stopper, but it is so good. Oh, it's so good. Can I tell a really quick story?
Yeah, and I'm going to show them my...
I love this.
Look at that. You know, actually, I'm just going to give them full screen on that one. Look, could you guys just, for a second, appreciate the glaze, the dark colors on this? Oh my God, it smells so crazy good. The chili I haven't tasted yet. Can I get a taste of that one?
So it's hot.
I know, but
Okay.
we're at almost 28 minutes.
Yeah,
girl.
we don't want to. That's an ice cream spoon, isn't it?
I didn't eat it. I ate ice cream with the fork.
Travis, you're gonna burn your mouth. He's gonna burn his mouth.
We gotta taste it. We'll put all these recipes up on the Instagram page. If you don't yet follow it, please check us out on Instagram at Cooking with Debi.
Yeah, we're making some changes we want to tell you about real quick on the chili. Real quick little story. I know you all have a chili recipe you love. I know you do. I'm just asking you, the next time you make it, throw in some cinnamon and some chocolate, and you will be shocked. It's just this really wonderful, like I said, like a mole flavor, just really good.
Yeah.
So you want to tell them about the way where we're moving to, and
So, but first of all, I can taste the cinnamon. I can taste the chocolate in here, but it's not overpowering to the other spices. It still tastes like just great, good old-fashioned chili with that little Mexican twist, like that mole that Debbie's talking about, which is an amazing dish. If you've never tried it, you need to try it. Okay, so let me just stop this because I've got a nice hard hot glaze on this first.
Fabian, you're right. This is a good meal.
I'm getting that off of the burner so it starts to cool off. Okay, again, please follow at Cooking with Debi on Instagram because we're putting a lot of bonus content there. We're also putting recipes there, stuff that we're not doing on the live shows because we do live shows every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. And then we also have a YouTube account that's just at Mommy Comic. Please go there and subscribe. We are also going to be streaming there, but all that content, all these live shows get put there as well. And right now you're finding this on at Debbie Gutierrez, right? So starting next week, please make a note of this, we're going to her fan page, which basically means...
It sounds so obnoxious.
It does not.
It sounds so obnoxious.
It does not.
Fans.
Okay. It's public, so we can get a little bit more audience. First and foremost, thank every one of you so much.
Thank you
for letting us really kind of get our rhythm on this private Facebook page or account of Debi's. Now we want to just grow it a little bit, get a little bit more people to watch. And so because of you guys and because of your input and our ability to kind of jump together, we are moving it to @Debi on the web. So please make a note of that and visit that site.
But you don't always have to see it live. We know that you're busy and you can look at it anytime. I think we really ran over our 20 minutes. So sorry. We just appreciate you inviting us into our homes. We don't want to overstay our welcome. We appreciate being able to try things out with you and to get your feedback. And what this show was all about really was I told Travis, come turn the camera on me because I have some things to say. And it's when this pandemic hit and people were scared and they were clearing things off shelves of the grocery store. And it was a scary situation. We weren't sure if we could bring our groceries in. We didn't know how to walk into a grocery store with everything changing. And I know, my friends, it was scary. You know, it still is a little weird. And so what we wanted to do is be a safe place for you to come and we can help you figure out what you're cooking. We'll always be budget friendly. We'll always be mindful of what's in season, what you can grab. And we just appreciate it.
Common sense cooking like she's been doing in our household for 26 years. And as a guy who grew up with a single dad you're watching, he made some amazing meals, but you've got nothing on this lady as a cook. And so I was happy to help her put this into a show so we can share those talents and skills. Thank you guys for that.
Dave Wilcox said FANS, FANS stands for Friends and Neighbors. How lovely is that? Yeah, I don't know if Suzanne, did you hear the little ditty?
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Little ditty about Jack and Suzanne. That's all we can do. Otherwise, we have to pay the royalties on that one. So.
Sing it, baby. Sing us out. We made chili beans.
Cooking with Debi.
Cinnamon apples on the skillet with some butter pecan ice cream. Yum. And this delicious red cabbage salad, copycat from Northwoods Inn. I loved it. Please keep sending me your ideas and suggestions. I could use them and love to incorporate them.
Cooking with Debi and Friends.
Sing, baby. Thank you, Suzanne.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.